Welcome to my Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi, hello. Hi, love. Hi, Nature Heart. Welcome everyone. Hi, Philia. Hi, Mary Jenna. Welcome. Hi, Koala. Hi, Dee. Hello everyone. Hi, hello. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. How's it going? Hi, Moonchild. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi, Hot Sun. Hello. Hi, everyone. Elective, hello, welcome. Gentle Soul, hello. How's everyone today? Yeah, so it's ask any questions you want, like always. I don't have any theme today. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description and the live if you want to check that out, and a link to a private reading if you want a private reading from me as well. But yeah, hi HGGHH. I always forget the letters. But hello. Welcome everyone. Hi Bernard. I'll switch the screen so we get started. There we go. Hi Mira. Hello. The guy crush on my mind. Current thoughts and feelings. Thank you so much for your donation. And yes, happy Sunday, everyone. Let's see from Mira. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae? What's on Mira's crush's mind and current thoughts and feelings for Mira right now? Ooh, a lot of strength. Ooh, look at that. That's some good energy. An ace of swords. I don't know if there's been some new communication between the two of you, or there will be, but I feel like you're really on their mind, like strongly on their mind, right? There's a lot of strength with their thoughts about you, maybe their feelings about you too. I feel like they're feeling like maybe hanging out with you or chatting with you or doing something with you, right? The Three of Cups, going out, having fun. Um, having that good connection going on there. Yeah, the King of Pentacles in the dark, so I don't know if they're struggling with their work situation or trying to find time for going out and connecting with people and work, or what their challenge is, right? There seems to be something there. I feel like they're a little bit slow at, at, assessing their feelings and their thoughts and what moves they want to take moving forward. Maybe they're resisting making some changes a little bit. Maybe they're unsure of how your thoughts and feelings are. Maybe they think that you have a crush on them, but they're not sure, kind of thing, because of the Queen of Pentacles being in the dark here as well. Let's see what's going on with all this earthy energy. The King of Pentacles in the dark again, right? Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what's up with that, right? The King of Pentacles is usually someone who's a Taurus, so very slow in their energy. Not quite sure if you're interested. Overthinking, right? Taurus is generally overthink, so I don't know if this guy is overthinking too. Lovers came out, so they're not quite sure how you're feeling towards them. But that's what I got. Hello, what spiritual gifts is awakening for hello right now? What spiritual gifts is awakening for hello right now? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels? Okay. I'll give hello a message. What spiritual gifts are awakening for hello right now? Ooh, you have the Justice. So I don't know if you're like struggling with your balance to awaken your spiritual gifts a little bit, like a little bit worried what other people will think, or kind of thing, just being a little bit imbalanced in that energy. I don't know. But for the Justice card itself, it's kind of like um it's associated with Libra. So Libra is all about love and beauty and creativeness, right? The Ace of Cups. I'm pretty sure it was the Ace of Swords in your reading, Mira. It was the Ace of Swords. I shuffled it back in, but I'm pretty sure it was the Ace of Swords, right? Or Mira, the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh, I can't find it now. It's hiding from me. The Ace of Swords. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be the last card to get to. It was this card, right? Yeah, the Ace of Swords is having new thoughts, new communication, and that sort of thing. It wasn't that card? I was sure that no, that's the Wands. Sorry, I thought it was the Ace of Swords. That's not the Wands. Where's the Ace of Swords? Oh, the Ace of Swords. Wasn't that card? Where's the Ace of Swords? Oh my goodness, I can't find it now. It's hiding on me. Oh, where did it go? Ace of Pentacles is there. Oh my goodness. It wasn't the Ace of Cups. There it was. It was the Ace of Swords. That's okay. Yeah, it was the Ace of Swords. That's like a new idea, new thoughts, new sense of clarity. So that's why I said that they're thinking about you. They're thinking of a new conversation with you. So they're probably thinking about reaching out and connecting with you. But with the you had the King of Pentacles in the dark twice, so they're like procrastinating, like they're being slow with their energy to or their moves towards you, right? Yeah, because I feel like their energy was the uh the King of Pentacles. That's how I read it. No problem. Sorry, back to hello. So, Justice is Libra and Libra associated to the planet of Venus. And I feel like, Venus is all about being creative and love and that sort of thing. So even though you may be a little bit imbalanced with your spirituality and your spiritual awakening, it's also could be you kind of like blocking your spiritual awakening. The spiritual awakening is a feeling, so if you don't feed into it, it can fade away without realizing it, right? Like when I have a new spiritual awakening, I really have to go to the river. I've been like that since I was a kid. I always feel like that gives me some sort of sense of clarity, some sort of connection. But everybody's different. You can have a different type of feeling. So yeah, so being with the justice, like the way it came out, is kind of like being able to see the beauty where maybe nobody else would, or making love spells, or being really good at connecting to soulmates together and that sort of thing. So for the Six of Swords is in the dark too. I feel like there's this energy of unsure of which one's going forward. You've been having trouble sleeping. Oh man. Yeah, it could be your subconscious trying to wake up something. You have the temperance in your mind and soul are balanced. Your mind, heart, and soul is aligned, so there's nothing to adjust there, right? You have the Page of Pentacles in the dark. So for the Six of Swords in the dark, Six of Swords in general is like all of the sixes, right? Sixes is about connecting with your ancestors, your spirit guides, and that sort of thing. And then you have the Temperance. Your mind, heart, and soul is all in the right place. You know what you gotta do there. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark, so it's kind of like a grounding yourself. You're still learning, right? You have to learn what your spiritual path is. If it's a matter of looking at your family, sometimes when you take a step back and look at your family, you realize what kind of path they've taken, um, using their spiritual gifts without even realizing it. Right? I was well into my 40s, late 30s, when I realized that I've been raised this way, right? I've been raised on my mom's side, my dad's side, to be a Celtic witch. So, so sometimes you don't realize that till you're much older of what your path is. But you can choose your own path. You don't have to choose your family's path. Many people choose their own paths too. So I feel like the Page of Swords is like trying to figure out which path you really connect with and learn from there, right? The Page of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like this is more about not just learning, but building your practice, learning the crafts kind of thing, with feeling grounded, connected to Earth. You have the Ace of Pentacles too, so it seems like your beginning or your spiritual awakening would be you connecting with Earth, going outside and exploring some things out there, figure out where your sacred space is. Could be in your home, could be outside, could be anywhere. But that's what I got. Yeah, yeah, time to awaken. They say that your most biggest spiritual awakening is when you're 40, and that's when I had mine too. Apparently, you can read about it. You can Google it. There's a thing about it. You're welcome. Hello. Philia, let's see. What's the energy of Eric's breaking no contact with Philia? It's been 6 days since we last spoke. I don't want to tax him too much. So let's see for Philia. Is there any spirit guide, answers, angels, or faith that want to come and give Philia a message? What is the energy of Eric breaking no contact? It's been 6 days. That's a little bit too much. Let's see what's going on there. Gotta try again, one at a time. There we go. So for Eric, I feel like it's just a matter of waiting, right? You're the Queen of Pentacles, so Queen of Pentacles, she's here to remind you that you need patience. She's the Queen of Patience, right? She's slow and steady. He's telling you to wait, hold on. He's thinking about it. You gotta give him some more time, right? There seems to be some sort of love and happiness between the two of you with the 10 of Cups here. The Judgment. Don't be judging him harshly because of the lack of communication. I feel like is what's coming through here. Don't let your weakness show. Be strong, be patient. And I feel like when his mind is ready and clear, I feel like he will communicate with you. With the 10 of Cups. So what I got? Hi, Crazy. Mary Jenna, General for June. What's happening for June? For Mary Jenna, what's happening for June for Mary Jenna? Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to give Mary Jenna a message? What's going on here? The moon, some mysteries to unravel, right? I feel like the main vibe for June is going to be mysteries, listening to your intuition, listening to your dreams and what's going on in your subconscious mind, right? I just feel like there's this energy of you, things in June, things may not be as they appear. So I feel like it's not a matter of making any like don't try to guess things or because I feel like things in June may be easy to misinterpret or misunderstand. So I feel like it's kind of like making sure you have a clear mind, trust your feelings, but also be aware that things may not be as they seem. You have the Three of Pentacles here in the dark. So this could be a matter of your relationships. I don't know if it's a matter of not really connecting with the relationships that you have or what's going on in Mary Jenna's love life for June. 10 of Swords. So I don't know if something's going to be improving. There's going to be some sort of conversation, I feel, between you and someone. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, but maybe just relationships in general. Maybe a little bit of tension, but I feel like there will be some improvements. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe some good news, some good beginnings for you, either in work or finances, right, or home life. Because I feel like this new beginning is, may open some new doors for you, or a new start of something small may be coming out of this. You have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is supposed to be for career money, right? Look like there's going to be a new beginning in either your career or your financial situation. What does Mary Jan need to know about this? The Emperor, right? You're in complete control. Great, your treatments. Okay, awesome. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like, what may be challenging you is the work situation, the home situation, maybe the balance between two or whatever's going on there. Whatever, there may be some challenges at the home. And I feel like, the advice is like just keep looking forward, don't look back. He's looking back there, but you have to turn around, look at the cups that are full, not the ones that all spilled out. And try to keep positive. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Things are going to work out. It may take some time, but I feel like some things are going to work out for you. There's going to be some sort of new beginning. You're on leave? Okay, yeah. Well, I feel like there's gonna be some improvements. You're gonna have some new information, a new sense of clarity there that's coming through. Whatever's going on with you and other relationships are gonna improve by the end of June. So, excuse me, that is good. For love, general for love. What does love need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? What does love need to know right now? Ooh, that's looking good, right? Oh my goodness. Look at that, right? Oh man. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. So some quick, fast-paced changes may be coming for you. I feel this sense of, I don't know, some quick action or quick changes. I don't know, but I feel like you're going to be in motion. Like you're going to be busy, you're going to be motivated, things are going to be happening quickly. You have the Nine of Cups, so dreams come true energy, right? At least having dreams that are good, right? I feel this energy of you being more connected, more fulfilled, more happy in your energy. There is a Fool here, so taking a leap of faith, trying something new, maybe getting outside your comfort zone, maybe. Maybe just a new path, a new beginning of some sort. You have the Queen of Swords. So speaking your truth, right? I feel like it's not time to bite your tongue. Say what you gotta say. The Knight of Pentacles may not like what you have to say, but too bad for him, right? You gotta tell him off anyways. Let's see. What does love need to know about this Knight of Pentacles? Why is he being a butt cheek? King of Wands. I don't know if he's just wanting attention, but doing it in all the wrong ways. Four of Swords. You may have to block him or, give him a timeout. I'm guessing blocking him is a timeout, right? Yeah. I feel like everything's going good, so don't let this Knight of Pentacles slow you down, right? I don't know if they're just stubborn or they're being overly critical or, they're a butt cheek. So, tell them off and keep going because you seem like to be going on a good path here. New beginnings, good energy. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. HTGHH, hello. Does Jonathan regret his decision to end things? Let's see for HTGHH. Guardian Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae that want to come and give HTGHH a message. This came out. Oh my goodness. It's all in the dark, so yes, he definitely regrets his decision, but I feel like he's not turning back. Right? I feel like he's working towards healing his heart. He's working towards getting better. He's maybe stuck in some grief right now. He may be unsure how to let go of the thoughts of you right now. But, the Six of Wands is in the dark. So they're not looking for your attention. They have no intentions right now to look for your attention or to get back together with you right now. I feel like they're just kind of focusing right now on healing and they're not looking ahead. So there's no future plans right now. You're just kind of lingering their energy and they're focusing on healing themselves to move forward, right? Three of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like they're going through the process of releasing the emotions. I feel like they've learned some lessons about themselves between whatever happened between the two of you. Yeah, and I feel like they are moving on. What is the advice here for HGGHH? King of Swords. Yeah, I think he's moving forward. He's learned some things. He's going to move forward. I feel like you're in the same boat, right? New beginnings. I feel like this is the same for you, right? Getting some closure, moving forward, sticking to what you know best. Take a new leap of faith. That's what I got. Koala! What does Koala need to know right now? Is there any spirit guidance, scissors, angels, or fae that want to come give Koala a message? What does Koala need to know right now? I got some old energy. I'm gonna try that again. Hi, Bernard! Let's see for Koala. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Koala a message? What's coming towards Koala in the next 4 weeks? What is coming in towards Koala in the next 4 weeks? There you go. The Page of Wands. Some good news, right? You're focusing on yourself now? That's amazing. It's always good to focus on yourself, right? I believe that there's nothing wrong with being selfish. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else, right? So you have the Page of Wands within the light. So I feel like I'm getting some good news, some good feedback, some, maybe someone's going to express themselves towards you of whatever's going on there. I feel this sense with the Page of Wands too, some big ideas and creativity, maybe some new projects coming along. There's a lot of things coming in the next 4 weeks, right? You have the Four of Cups in the dark. So I feel like you may get a new boost of motivation, maybe some fresh new opportunities may present itself, maybe some old opportunities that you missed may come back. You do have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. I don't know why I say Six of Swords. I feel like the Six of Swords, you're like letting go of negativity and you're moving forward. But with the Six of Wands, I feel like it's you focusing on yourself, not needing other people to give you attention or other people, just you focusing on your energy and things that you want to do, especially with, some new ideas, new projects, and things that you may be wanting to get into as well. You have the Ten of Pentacles here, so I feel like home life, work life, whatever that is for you is going to be improving. Because I just feel the sense of, getting things done, settling down, figure out what's important for you and how you can move forward with that. You have the Queen of Wands too, so right, that vibrant, sexy being that you are. With the Queen of Wands and the light, right? I just feel this energy, this magnetic, confident boost that you're going to be getting, this vibrant. What else does Koala need to know about this? The Emperor, if someone's trying to control you, you tell them right where to go, right? If they're just fishing for your attention and mad about you not giving them attention, that's their problem, right? You don't have to be their mommy or baby them. You can be the Queen of Wands and tell them what you think. You love this reading? Good. I'm glad. Hi, Divine. A gentle soul. Hello. Let's see for gentle soul. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does gentle soul need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to give gentle soul a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to give gentle soul a message. Ooh. There may be some party cancellations or some sort of cancellations coming through. Not quite sure what's up with that. Maybe you're going to find out something going on that you didn't know about. Feel left out. Four of Wands in the dark. I just feel like there's a sense of emptiness. Feeling empty for some reason. We'll clarify on what that is. But you do have the Chariot. I feel like whatever that is, you're going to be moving forward. There may be challenges and obstacles, but I feel like you have the strength. You have the motivation to trust the path that you're on and keep moving forward. There may be challenges with competition or, too many voices in your head. Sometimes people have different opinions and they get stuck in your mind and it's hard to move past them sometimes. But I feel like you're going to find your balance, right? Your mind, heart, and soul is going to be balanced here. You have the Justice card and the Light. So I just feel like there's this energy of you prioritizing yourself, prioritizing what you need to focus on right now. You know, you have the Eight of Pentacles in the dark. Let's see, why is the Eight of Pentacles in the dark here? I feel like there's this energy of a lack of focus or a lack of direction of where your chariot is moving. Justice is in the dark. Page of Wands. So yeah, I don't know if there's like, get some news about not being invited somewhere, or something's being canceled or postponed or rescheduled. I don't know what's going on with that, but I feel like that may trigger your energy to not be as positive as it could be. Justice of the Dark, I just feel like things may feel unfair. Let's see. Eight of Swords. I feel like whatever it is, you're going to get yourself out of it. You're going to figure it out. So I don't know if there's some legal issues that's just going to come and pass. That, you know, you won't be able to get out of it. You won't be able to, you know, you won't have to deal with it. I'm not quite sure what this energy is, but I feel like it's just a matter of focusing on yourself, your energy, your strength, moving forward, right? Don't let something discourage you from moving in the direction you need to. And make sure who you're listening to, because you know there may be a lot of things going on. Make sure that you're trusting yourself, your instincts, because I feel like you have the strength to do so. You don't need to let someone else in your mind telling you things that you don't want to do or things you don't want to hear, or, you know? Don't let them take away that motivation. Keep going. Hot Sun. What are G's feelings and intentions and next actions for Hot Sun? Is there any spirit guides, and spirits, or any Fae? I want to come and give Hot Sun a message right now. What are G's feelings and intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun? Ooh, I feel like there may be a conflict coming up between the two of you. You have the Knight of Swords in the dark. Yeah, the Hermit. So I don't know if G has been keeping quiet lately or what's going on with that, right? The Hermit, I just feel like, I don't know if they're spending too much time thinking about themselves or having too much alone time or what's going on with that. But I feel like they're stuck in their head, right? You have the Knight of Swords in the dark. So I feel like they're stuck in their head and they're just overthinking, maybe lack direction of what actions they want to take. I don't know. Let's see, why is the Five of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords here? Because I just feel if there's any conflicts going on between the two of you with the Knight of Swords, that you're going to overcome them, right? I don't know. The Hierophant. Maybe the two of you have different ideas, different beliefs, different... The Chariot, I feel like you're going to move forward. I feel like whatever it is, you're going to get over that bump and keep going. May not be happy about it, though. Why is the Four of Wands in the dark? I don't know if he's going to, like, ask you out and then decide he wants to stay home and then cancel plans. Page of Swords. Ghost you. Page of Swords in the dark. I don't know what his deal is. Five of Wands. I don't know if he's been talking to people about you and they're giving him information that's not right. Like just lies. There is King of Pentacles, though. I feel like whatever it is, you're gonna work it out, though. I feel like there may be some misunderstanding or some sort of drama thing coming through. Maybe it's just them dealing with things from other people at work or whatever that may affect you. But that's what I got. Yeah. I feel like whatever comes next, it depends how the two of you react to whatever this energy is. Dee. General reading for Dee. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? I want to come give Dee a message. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? I want to come and give Dee a message. You have the strength card in the dark. What's going on with that? You gotta boost your ego. For the strength card in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of some sort of weakness. I don't know if it's like a lack of courage or what. Maybe life problems. I don't know. You have the temperance in the dark too, so it's kind of like reconnecting your mind, heart, and soul, making sure that they're on the right page. Just have a little check in with yourself, right? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Are they valid, or are you carrying someone else's stress and worries, right? So I feel like, there's no point holding on to any regrets. You can't fix things that we've done in our past. All we can do is learn from them and move forward. I just feel like with the Five of Cups here is kind of like not really detaching yourself from those feelings, but acknowledging them and being okay with moving forward, right? I feel that for you. You have the Lovers in the dark too. So you may be at a crossroads with making some decisions about the people in your life, the relationships in your life, and how you're going to move forward with that as well. You have the Four of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of I just feel this energy of things going slow, but also worried about money or overspending money. Let's see what's going on here with the Four of Swords. Yes, yeah, I feel there's gonna be some new breakthroughs, a new sense of clarity. Not quite sure what's going on with a broken heart. If there's some disappointments or not being able to do what you want to do or get what you want to get. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of like planning for it, maybe saving for it, juggling how your finances is going or juggling what your work home schedule is to try to get through this energy, right? That's what I got. Hi, Mary Rose. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. It's Mia, right? Mia. Hi, Mia. Almost forgot that. That's okay. Moonchild, hi. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to give Moonchild a message? Which state looks better for Moonchild to live in, Pennsylvania or Florida? See, is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Moonchild a message? Would Pennsylvania look better for Moonchild? Would Pennsylvania look better for Moonchild? As a kid, I always wanted to go to Pennsylvania because I thought there was vampires there. I wanted to go see the vampires. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Moonchild a message? Would Florida look better for Moonchild? So, for Pennsylvania, you have the Nine of Cups, right? So that's kind of like dream come true energy. That fulfillment, feeling satisfied, feeling happy, everything coming together. The Four of Cups is in the light. So I don't know if this is just a lack of options for you there, or you may have options but not be as good as you thought they would be or could be. I don't know. There's a little bit of an imbalance too. So I don't know if the imbalance is like settling in there with the people or settling in there with the work situation or what's going on with that. Besides that, it looks good. For Florida, you have the Knight of Wands in the dark. So I don't know if it's just commitment issues that may be an issue in Florida or what's going on there. Maybe harder to save money, maybe with the Four of Pentacles in the dark. I don't know. You also have the King of Pentacles though. So I feel like the King of Pentacles The work life would be great, right? King of Pentacles, I just feel the sense of getting things done, being able to build something there for yourself, maybe have steady flow of income coming in, a better sense of a routine. Why is the Four Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles in the dark for Florida? Ace of Swords. Could be just lack of creativity, lack of communication from other people. I don't know. The Knight of Cups is in the dark too. Why? What does Michelle need to worry about with Pennsylvania? Two of Swords, having some difficult decisions, or not being able to choose which one you want to do. Two of Cups, you may fall in love in Pennsylvania. I feel like they both have their pros and cons, right? Work life will be good. Romance will be good. Work life won't be. Is what's important. Romance or work, it seems. But I don't know, that's what I got. Always trust your intuition. Trust, your information of which one's best for you, money-wise, security-wise, and that sort of thing. Tammy! Let's see for Tammy. At a meeting, I called out condo council, condo manager for illegal actions. They responded by threatening me some type of action. What can I expect? Let's see for Tammy. Hi. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides answer for Fae? What is the energy around Tammy's situation? Is there any spirit guides answer for Fae? What is the energy around Tammy's situation? You have the Five of Swords in the dark. So I don't know if they were just calling your bluff to scare you. Maybe they figured that worked since you're asking the question and worried about it. The Five of Swords in the dark, I feel like the issue's just gonna resolve itself, is what it seems here. I mean, I feel like they're all gonna talk behind your back and that sort of thing, because I feel like that's what they do already, right? There's just too many voices, but I feel like it's a matter of you feeling your own energy, feeling what you have control over with your mind, heart, and soul, making sure that they're aligned, listening to your intuition, listening to what yourself is telling you. Making sure you're not overthinking it though, right? Because if you're thinking about it too much, that's your thoughts overreacting and not your intuition. You have the Ten of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like there will be a weight lifted off of you. So I feel like, whatever's going on, I feel like you're going to feel better with it moving forward. There's a Six of Cups in the light too, so that's a positive energy as well. With, I don't know if it's going to have some reconciliation with the people from the condo, or, past things may resurface in a positive way for you though. What does Tiamat need to know about this energy moving forward? Yeah, you can have a sign of relief. I feel like they're just trying to scare you. To see what would happen. The Magician is in the light here, so I feel like you have all this tools, skills, and things that you need to get through what you need to get through. The Ten of Wands is in the dark here, so I feel like even though there's a weight lifted off of you, just be a little bit cautious of them, cautious of your situation, because I feel the sense of them wanting to suck out all your energy for whatever reason, leaving you feeling drained. Yeah, the World here. I feel like you'll have success either way. You're going to figure it out one way or another, but I feel like maybe just lay low for a little bit, let things, sail over, roll over. I don't know what you want to call it, but hopefully you know what I mean. Let the dust settle. Yeah, focus on yourself, and I feel like it will just kind of go away. That's what I got. This sucks though, right? When people are being butt cheeks like that. Yeah. Gold heart. Let's see for gold heart. How can I grow my jewelry business? I want to market to children. Let's see for gold heart. For any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, how can gold heart grow her jewelry business? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give gold heart a message? How can gold heart grow their jewelry business? You have the Seven of Cups in the dark. So I don't know if you haven't reached out to all the resources or all the possibilities that you have been. You kind of like limited your options. Or what's going on there? Because I feel the sense of you gaining some realistic expectations, choosing wisely with your decisions of what you want to commit to, what you don't want to commit to, and all that sort of thing. You have the Six of Pentacles in the dark too, so there's a little bit of an imbalance going on there. Some of it's about protecting yourself so that no one's taking advantage of your kindness, kind of thing as well. Yeah. I feel this energy of making sure that you're getting your worth with your money too. You know? It's not a charity, it's a business. I just feel the energy coming through with the Six of Pentacles there. And with the Four of Cups and a Light, I feel like there may be some options that are there that you're not really seeing. Yeah, because with the Four of Pentacles and a Light too, I just feel like there's this energy of being withdrawn or a little bit of lack of energy for some reason, but you're trust your intuition. Your intuition is in the right place. Your thoughts, your feelings are in the right place. The world is in the dark, so there's something that's not complete, right? You haven't completed something that wants to come through. I feel like you're almost there though. Like you're almost at that point of success. It's just a matter of pushing a little further. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles is in the light. Yeah, so it's being cautious with your money, staying within your comfort zone kind of energy, the Nine of Swords, release any stresses or worries or staying up all night. I don't know if you've looked into anything that's like trendy right now with the youth. It's kind of like trying to figure out what kids like, but what parents will approve as well. It's kind of like trying to find that balance can be difficult, eh? That's what I got though. Sean, let's see for Sean. Is there any spirit guide, answers, names, or faith? I want to give Sean a message. What does Sean need to know right now? General guidance on how will the post go this week. I need to get personal, and I'm nervous of how I will be received. How many cards are? Let's try that again. For Sean, guidance on how my posts go this week. I need to get personal, and I'm nervous how things will be received. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? How will Sean's post go this week? And how will it be received for Sean? You do have the Two of Swords in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of don't feel pressured into doing something you're not really comfortable doing, or if you're especially if you're feeling too nervous about it. I feel like it's a matter of having some clarity, maybe writing down some ideas of what you're comfortable sharing and to see where it goes from there. You have the Eight of Swords. I feel like with the Eight of Swords, like if you feel like you need to hold things back, then hold things back, right? If you don't want to, overly reveal yourself, sometimes social media can make you feel pressured into that, right? Not quite sure what your situation is or what your post is about, but you have the Page of Pentacles in the light too. So maybe communicating with other people, maybe you'll get some really good feedback. I feel like you will get good feedback, right? The Page of Pentacles, you'll get good feedback from your post, no matter what you do with it. Because I feel the sense of, being very ambitious, very goal realistic with what you're saying. I feel like they may learn a lot about you. You have the King of Swords in the light too, so being honest. Um, being honest with the things you're comfortable sharing. For the Devil in the Dark, I feel like you're gonna have a sense of, oh, I did this. A sense of freedom kind of thing, right? With the Devil in the Dark. Let's see what's going on here with the Devil in the Dark. What is this energy about? Knight of Swords. So I don't know if there's gonna be somebody that's a butt cheek trying to, you know, be overly critical, or maybe they feel like they're better than everyone else. Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a sense of relief from stress and worries, right? I feel like there's something you can do to lighten the load, make you feel a little bit less nervous. That will help as well. But it seems like they'll think good of it, The King of Swords. Probably some clarity, some good communication. What do we got? Thank you, Christine. Jess, a general reading for Christine. Thank you so much for your donation. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Christine a message? What's going on with the Tower energy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Christine need to know right now? Okay, so you have the King of Swords. I don't know who this King of Swords is, but they're probably a butt cheek. I don't know. Maybe they're not. King of Swords, I just feel like there's this energy of someone being very direct, very honest, very, analytical of whatever's going on. I don't know. I don't know if that's you or someone else. But you have the Page of Wands in the dark too. You felt the Tower all day. Can't put my finger on it. Oh man. Yeah, the Page of Wands. I don't know if there's going to be some bad news coming your way, or misinformation, or some sort of distraction. What's going on with the Page of Wands? The Tower. Apparently, the Page of Wands is causing the Tower energy. Some cards want to run away. What does Christine need to know about the Tower energy? Twice in the light. That's a double Tower. Oh my goodness. I don't know if everything's going to suddenly change. What's going on for Christine with the double Tower energy? Strength cards in the dark too. So I don't know if it's like a lack of courage, a lack of issues coming up. The Five of Swords, some sort of conflict brewing. Does the conflict have to do with the King of Swords? Two of Pentacles, maybe, but it's not really a yes. The Moon, I feel like some lies is going to be revealed towards you. Like some sort of truth is just going to come clean. Or someone's going to come clean towards you. Yeah, I don't know. The Moon is like, it's not as it appears. Like some sort of truth is going to be revealed. secrets exposed, maybe a sense of clarity. It may make the future decisions be easier though, right? With the Two of Wands, maybe the future decisions be easier, maybe having a new idea, a new plan, take a new path. What's going on with the Two of Wands? Six of Pentacles. Maybe it's a matter of choosing you and focusing on yourself. And King of Swords. King of Swords. I told you he was a butt cheek. He's in the dark now. I was going to try to take control, tell you what to do, and cause some sort of argument, or what's going on with that? Two of Wands. I just feel like planning your next move, being very determined, very focused on what that would be for you, and choosing for you, not choosing for someone else. I feel like will help your strength. You know. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully this is all wrong and tomorrow you'll have a better day and the tower will just, disappear and not show up again. And just, we'll manifest the tower energy to just, vanish, disappear, not come back. Denise, feelings a person about me. Let's see for Denise. What are their feelings towards Denise right now? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are their feelings towards Denise right now? Ooh, double aces, right? Aces, new beginnings, new thoughts, new clarity, right? The Ace of Swords, they may be a little bit unsure or confused what exactly their thoughts are, but they have a lot of feelings for you, right? The Ace of Cups. Two of Pentacles showed up too, so I don't know if they're planning a future date, but they're worried it's going to be a disaster. What's going on with the Tower here for the person on Denise's mind? The World. I feel like they're worried and they're stressed, so you're not going to like their plan. What's going on with the World in the dark? The Eight of Pentacles in the dark too, so I feel like they're scattered in their energy. Maybe they feel like whatever plans they make are too boring. They can't decide what their next moves are, but they're really worried and stressed about what you're going to think about the new plans. I feel like they have a lot of love for you. So they have a lot of love, a lot of compassion, a lot of romantic feelings towards you. That's strong. But their thoughts, I feel like they're overthinking it, overanalyzing it. They're just thinking about it way too much and then are stressing themselves out. But I feel like it's going to be good plans. Everything's going to work out. I feel that. Bernard's in the house. Woohoo! You're still listening? That's good, Bernard. Bernard, are you still here? What are this new person going dancing with going to be in June, July, August? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune wanted to come out, so that's lucky. Luck, timing, and destiny's on your side. Maybe it's time to buy a scratch ticket, I don't know. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernard a message? What does Bernard need to know about this new person going out with Bernard? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Bernard need to know about this new person? The Temperance is in the light. So your mind, heart, soul is in the right place. I feel like your energy is good, Bernard, for attracting someone towards you. I just feel like with the Temperance, it's all about being patient, being balanced in your energy. I feel like good time, good luck, good karma's on your side. I feel like the person you're going to be meeting may be a little bit different than you. Maybe they have different values or beliefs than you do. Maybe they're a little bit untraditional. in their energy, but I feel like you're gonna have a good date, right? The Four of Wands, celebrating that date. Just feel the sense of being happy and supported and connected. I feel like they may be the one to ask you out because you have the Page of Pentacles here. What does Bernard need to know about the Page of Pentacles? I feel like they'll be very ambitious, very reliable, very practical in their energy. Page of Pentacles twice. So yeah. I feel like there might be an earth sign, like a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. There's some nostalgia energy coming through, so I feel like you're gonna have a lot of fun. A lot of good communication, playfulness. That sounds fun. Devin, do I have a gift when it comes to photo assessments? Like being able to read someone's character, dark side, light side, etc. Let's see for Devin. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Devin a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Devin a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Devin a message? Is Devin really good at doing photo assessment? Is Devin really good at doing photo assessments? I feel like you probably are, but I feel like there's a lot of self-doubt coming through, especially with the Empress in the dark. Like you're not believing that you're as good as you are. Because I just feel like there's this energy of overthinking, maybe causing some doubts about yourself or about your abilities or something like that, because I feel like your mind is what's holding you back, right? It's kind of like letting go of those toxic energies, that toxic voices that's telling you that you're not as good as you are. I know that sometimes that's hard when you're trying to learn and do better at what you do. Sometimes we fall down that rabbit hole kind of energy. I don't know if you haven't had enough praise or enough recognition to boost your ego a little bit around that. Because you have the Six of Wands in the dark. So I feel like this energy of like getting yourself out there more, trying it out on more people, especially people you don't know, and see what happens there. Sometimes it's better to do that sort of things to people you don't know than people you know. You have the Ten of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel this energy of some delays. Kind of as delays with practicing or delays with what's going on there. I feel like there's a lot of stresses and worries, but I feel like you're overcoming the stresses and worries though, right? Like I feel like things are going to be improving for you with the Nine of Swords here in the dark. And then you feel the sense of you facing your fears, figuring out what's blocking you, and moving forward. Yeah, whatever the challenge is, I don't know if there's been competition with what you do or what, but you have the Five of Cups. So it's kind of like don't focus on past regrets or past mistakes. Just keep moving forward, keep practicing, keep doing what you're doing, right? The Six of Cups is coming back. Six of Cups can also be your ancestors trying to encourage you to keep trying, keep practicing, keep doing what you're doing, because I feel like you do have some gifts, right? The Empress herself is about connecting with your nature, like how you do things naturally without even practicing. The Devil too is like on the dark side of things. Maybe you're better at the dark side of things than the positive side of things. Some witches are just do dark things and not light things. Yeah, but that's what I got. Bernard, I did your reading a little while ago. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, if you go back a little bit, you'll see your reading, Bernard. April, what should April focus on right now? Spirit guides, answers, or Fae, what should April focus on right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae? What should April focus on right now. I feel like you need to focus on yourself, right? Focus on yourself. You have double queens and an emperor here. I feel like the Three of Pentacles, like you don't have to worry about everybody else. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You can focus on yourself. You don't need to work with anyone else, right? I feel like it's a matter of you coming into your power, releasing any negative energy that's no longer serving you anymore, right? I feel like with the Six of Swords and a Light here, I just feel like there's this energy of you transitioning and healing and moving forward. And I feel like your situation is going to improve from there. You have the Queen of Cups too, so it's a matter of um embracing that fulfillment, right? Filling your own heart of self love energy, because the Queen of Cups here, she's all about the self care queen, taking care of yourself, nurturing, and you've done a lot of work already. It's kind of time for you to focus on yourself. You have the Queen of Pentacles here too, so um, she's all about nurturing your confidence, feeling grounded, feeling connected, and taking charge of your path that you want to move forward with, right? The Emperor, he leads his own path. He doesn't follow someone else's. What else does April need to focus on right now? Nine of Swords. Yeah, releasing any toxic energy that's holding you back, right? You don't need to stay up all night worrying or stressing about anything. The Queen of Pentacles, she's a strong one too, right? To focus on, you have her twice in the light. So yeah, maybe being resourceful. She's also one to like do something for herself, like a side hustle of something, her own business, her own things that's going on. Focus on a new hobby of some sort. Sometimes you discover something new about yourself when you spend time by yourself, right? I just found out that I love making candles. I didn't know that, but now I know that. It is so, I don't know, I find it so satisfying. I'm not good at it yet, but I'm learning. Let's see for Kritika. For Kritika, is there any spirit guide messages to answer? Okay. Don't want to come and give Kritika a message. Spirit guides, ancestors, Angel Fae that want to come and give Kritika a message. What does Kritika need to know right now in general? Ooh, the Death card. I feel like there's going to be some sort of sense of transformation coming for you. I don't know if you're resisting it or you know that it's coming or if it's just coming in slowly. Not quite sure what's going on with that. But for the Death card in the dark, I just feel like, yeah, breaking out of any toxic energy that's no longer serving you, focusing on your strength, your energy, what kind of things you want to transition into. The Empress is in the dark, so I feel like part of your transition is turning your Empress from the dark and back into the light, right? Letting go of anything that's no longer serving you moving forward, right? I just feel the sense of you cultivating your creative desires and moving forward in that direction. I feel like you have a lot of brand new ideas, or you will really soon, right? That spark of passion, that spark of motivation, that spark of gaining that momentum of wherever direction you want to go towards, right? I feel that for you. For the Eight of Wands, I don't know what I want to say. You're welcome, Watson. But for the Eight of Wands and the light, I feel like there's this energy of, you know, sorry, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. I want to say Eight of Wands because I feel like something's going to come fast, suddenly, and quickly out of the blue that may change things up a little bit. But I feel like it'll give you strength to move forward, though, right? You'll feel more free, more content, more empowered by this energy because I feel like you're going to realize what your worth really is and that you're worth more than you feel or think you are, and not allow the Nine of Wands energy to hold you back any longer, right? I feel like you don't need to guard your heart or your emotions. You can free yourself from that. Queen of Pentacles in the dark. Yeah, I feel like even though you may be bored or resisting the changes, you're going to overcome that. Things are going to get better. The Nine of Swords is in the dark here. It's a matter of focusing on yourself, your strength, your growth, releasing any fears or toxic energy. Keep going. Hi, Theodora. How are you? Sarah. Hello. For Sarah, is there any spirit guidance to Fae? What will happen to Sarah's connection with Eve and Scorpio when our connection becomes long distance? We are going to end, or what is it? It's a few days before he leaves, miles away. Let's see for Sarah. During spirit guides enter the user Fae, they will give Sarah a message. What's going to happen to their connection with the Scorpio? What's going to happen with their energy with the Scorpio? I feel like you're going to figure it out. The both of you are going to figure it out. You know, it may be tough, but I feel like you're going to figure it out, right? Happy life, happy home energy. With the Ten of Pentacles here, I feel the sense that the two of you feel like family already. You want to settle down. You have similar beliefs and values and that sort of thing. They're very strong. The King of Swords, I feel like the Scorpio E is very strong himself with having a clear mind, clear energy, clear focus on what's going on there between the two of you. You know, maybe a little bit tough. I feel like they will miss you. You're gonna miss them. The Knight of Wands in the dark too. I feel like, you know, it may be hard to keep up with the consistency because long distance and maybe I don't know if there's like different timing zones or what's going on there. I feel like the consistency is going to be hard. It's something the two of you will have to work at. You know, I feel like it may be harder. I don't know if it's going to be harder than you think or easier than you think. I feel like you can go either way. So I feel like it may not be quite as what you're picturing it. Let's see. Why is the Knight of Wands and the Moon in the dark? Yeah, the imbalance of it all, right? Not being together. What's going on with the Nine of Pentacles in the dark? The Knight of the Knight of Pentacles, right? I feel like there's a lot of I just feel like there's a lot of strength, but there's also a lot of uncertainty, overthinking, overanalyzing kind of energy coming through. I feel like the two of you are indestructible, though. I feel like nothing's going to take the two of you apart, but it is going to be very challenging. It's not going to be easy. Two of Cups. You have a lot of love and a lot of strength in your relationship. You know, a lot of strong roots and connections there. But yeah, Two of Cups energy, love and romance, soulmate energy. I feel like the more you work through it, you'll find a consistency somehow. That's what I got. Rara, hello. Love reading for Rara. Is there any spirit guides, answers, and user Fae? What does Rara need to know right now in love and romance and passion? You love making them too? That is awesome, Mia, right? Mia. How do you make yours, Mia? Let's see. Ooh, for the Eight of Wands. That's not the Eight of Wands. Seven of Wands in the light, right? Eight of Wands. I'm like, there's some fast changes coming around. But maybe that speed is just from the King of Wands here. But I feel like, yeah, you're standing your ground. I don't know if you have too many boundaries up or too many guards up. Not wanting to get hurt again. A little bit indecisive of who you want to attract towards you in love. Or what the next stage is. And not quite sure what your relationship status is right now. But for the Seven of Wands, You know, I feel the sense of you being in that defensive position, you know, standing your ground, setting your boundaries. Setting your boundaries and standing your ground is a good energy. As long as you're still letting someone in, right? It can be a little bit difficult. You have the King of Wands. I don't know if this is someone coming towards you in love, because I feel like it is. I feel like this person is very charming, very warm hearted, very protective and committed, but sometimes I don't know, I feel like they feel like they want all the attention, right? I feel like they often take center stage kind of energy where you may feel like you're not quite sure where you fit in, and that may lead you to feel a little indecisive if you want to give them a chance or not. But your chariot is ready to go. It's like, yes, go for it, get in, enjoy the ride. You may be worried if it's not going to be as satisfying as you're wanting or wishing it to be. What's going on here with the Nine of Cups in the dark? What's going on with the Nine of Cups? And then I feel like you're worried it's temporary, or they're not putting enough effort into finding the balance between the two of you. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Oh my god, I'm saying all the aces stuff for the ace that it is. Because I really don't feel like it's about planning or money. I don't feel that though. The Three of Wands is in the light, so it's kind of like working together, trying to figure out what's what, right? Like looking ahead, feeling confident in yourself. I feel like, I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but I feel like you know who this person is. And I feel like they really want a chance with you. I don't know if they've messed up in the past and that's why you have your guards up, or not feeling happy about the option that you have. But I feel like there's some future plans between the two of you that hasn't quite settled yet. What exactly does Rara need to know about this energy? Who is this person trying to come through? Oh, there's a lot of overthinking it. Right? The sun is in the dark, the Nine of Swords is in the dark. Nine of Swords in the dark is like getting over it though, right? Like kind of not overthinking it anymore. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if they don't treat you the way you need to be treated. Because they're having a big ego and they focus on themselves. I feel like they mean well and they probably have a lot of things to work on. So yeah, what is their love energy? The ex. I don't know if you dated this person before. Falling fast. Seems like maybe the ex may be coming back, and I feel like it'll be different this time around, it seems. Love happens quick. But don't lose yourself in the process. Don't lose yourself either. That could be a tough one, but that's what I got. Before I leave, will Danielle try to stop me? Let's see for crazy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Before Danielle leaves, will they try to stop crazy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Before Danielle leaves, will Danielle stop crazy? Let's see, will Danielle stop crazy from leaving? I feel like they're not going to stop you from leaving. The moon is in the dark. They have no intentions of stopping you from leaving. I feel like that's something you're on your own with if you want to leave or you don't want to leave. The moon is in the dark, so I kind of feel like if you leave, the truth is going to be revealed towards you. I think you're going to learn something about this for sure. You have the Six of Wands in the dark too. So I feel like you're going to see how unseen you actually are from them, because I just feel like they don't see you for the value that you are. And I feel like that's going to give you a sense of self-love, right? From the Ace of Cups here, I feel like a new person is going to come into your life, or a new person is ready to come into your life already. It's going to give you that sense of feeling fulfilled and loved and content, but more importantly, I feel like you're going to be feeling better about yourself, right? The Queen of Swords is in the dark, so lies are going to be exposed. Definitely the truth is going to come out, and I feel like you're going to come out stronger on the other side with the King of Swords. I don't know if the King of Swords is you or someone that's coming towards you, because I just feel the sense of truth and honesty coming through. Things may happen fast. I feel like they're ready to take action, very ambitious, and maybe very like overly honest, something you're not maybe used to being that direct or that honest. Let's see what is going on here for crazy. What's going on with this energy? Yeah, the Ten of Swords. So yeah, you may have hit rock bottom by leaving, but I feel like a new beginning is about to happen for you, right? The Ten of Swords, new beginnings, new starts, right? I feel this positive change coming for you. I feel this sense that you're gonna get some closure, you're gonna pull yourself together, fill your own cup up with self-love. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups, a new love, new romance, new things are coming towards you that has a good equal balance to it too. That is what I got. Ariana, what does Ariana need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, yesterday, or Fae? I want to come and give Ariana a message. Any spirit guides, yesterday, or Fae? What does Ariana need to know right now? New tower energy. What's with everybody getting the tower energy tonight? Oh my goodness, Ariana, you need to fix your alignment before the tower happens, right? You gotta fix your mind, heart, and soul. Move forward, moderation and patience, and just find that balance, right? You have the Ten of Pentacles in the light, so that is good, right? I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, work life, home life is pretty good. This card wanted to come out. The Two of Pentacles, juggling around your resources or your priorities, whatever is going on with that. I feel like there's going to be a good balance going on there. Hi, Miss Moonlight. How are you? Welcome. Oh, yeah, because you have the King of Wands. I don't know if this person's coming towards you in romance or what, but the King of Wands, he has these bold, charming ideas, right? Let's see what the tower is about. Why is the tower here in the light? Why is the tower here in the light? Ten of Wands. There may be more work than you're expecting. I'm not quite sure what's up with that, right? Ten of Wands. Making sure that you're not taking out more than you can handle, right? Just feel the sense of you feeling overwhelmed, carrying like a big load and just feeling drained and causing chaos. Whatever's going on, you have the Nine of Cups though, right? The self-fulfillment of love, joy, contentment. I feel like it's a matter of you focusing on your work, things that you want to manifest for yourself, and seeing what's going on there. Crazy, I just finished your reading just before Ariana's. You almost went to sleep, but you stopped yourself. Oh man, thank you for stopping by, Miss Moonlight, for sure. Yeah. I feel like, with all the chaos going on, Ariana, you're gonna figure it out, right? You're the Queen of Cups. Give yourself some self-love, right? Queen of Cups is self-love queen, so do what you want to do. Find your balance. Things are gonna work themselves out. Move forward, moderation, patience. I know that's a hard one, right? I had trouble finding patience too, but it seems like you're gonna need it. I like everything done yesterday, but it doesn't happen that way. Cries. Current energy for cries. What is cries? Current energy for cries. Is there any spirit guide, messages, angels, or fae? What does cries need to know right now? Or is that Kate? That's not your energy, right? It's KDI. What is KDI's current energy for cries? What is KDI's current energy for cries? That tower wants to come out. The tower's haunting us tonight. There's always one card that haunts us, eh? Hey, Spirit, guides, ancestors, angels, and fae. They want to come give cries a message. What is KDI's energy towards cries right now? There we go. We got it. There. What does this one want to come out too? The Ace of Wands. Some new ideas, right? New spark, a new flame. I don't know what their deal is, but they're on fire. Romance, passion, maybe? The Ace of Wands. I just feel like they want to take initiative towards you, take action towards you of some sorts. The Magician is in the dark here. So I don't know if they're a little bit doubtful of their skills on how to smooth you over or what's going on with that. Right? Because I feel like they're moving really slowly. They're not taking action too quickly. They want to, but they're pulling themselves back. Maybe they're feeling too weak. They don't have a lot of confidence. They're not trusting their instincts. They're terrified of having a broken heart. With the Three of Swords in the dark there. What does Cries need to know about KDI? I feel like they're in love with you, but they're scared that you're going to break their heart, right? The Four of Wands are begging for your attention, even though they're hiding. They're hiding, right? I love the emoji where, you know, their hands are covering their face. That's what I'm feeling right now with that card. They want the attention. They want the success. They want, you know, they want you. You know, they want things to play out fairly, things to go their way. The Temperance. You know, their mind, heart, and soul's in the right place. They have a lot of love, a lot of respect for you, but they're scared that you're going to break their heart. They're not quite sure how you're feeling, or they're not confident enough that you like them for who they are. That is what I got. Mia, what is going to happen with Mia and Nanny? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Moving forward and how she feels right now. Let's see for Mia. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mia a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mia a message? What's going to happen? I feel like that's just old energy. They're all the cards that just came out. Try that again. A sci-fi tarot and horror tarot in a similar style. Oh, cool! I didn't know that. Miss Millie, that's cool. Is there any spirit guides, and angels, or fatal? Give Mia a message. You haven't talked to her because I've been going through stuff. I lost my brother. Oh man, that's hard. Yeah. Sorry about your brother. That's tough for sure. Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mia a message? The King of Cups. King of Cups is in the light. I'm not sure who the King of Cups is around you, but I just feel like there's this energy of trusting yourself, trusting your worth, trusting your perspective on how things are playing out for you right now, especially between you and Mia. Yeah, I feel the sense of love and compassion coming towards you. I don't know if it's from others or from Mia, or from Nanny. Sorry about that. You still talk to her cousin, and I know she wants to talk to me, but I am waiting for her for the star be aligned. Oh, balance, and she wants balance. Yeah. I feel like overall there's a good energy here, right? The Nine of Pentacles, I feel like it's you focusing on yourself, focusing on your success and the achievements that you've made already, and the achievements you're going to continue to make moving forward, right? there is a sun, so I feel this energy with the sun too, just kind of focusing on healing and seeing the light kind of thing, feeling the positive side of things, and not it's never going to be perfect, but you can still move forward. You have the sun and the moon here, so I feel like they're a good pair together, right? It's kind of, facing the dark to see the light and just keep moving forward is what's coming through here. You have the Five of Wands in the dark. So it's kind of like, doesn't matter what other people say or do, you just gotta do you. What does the Five of Wands mean in the dark? Because I just feel the sense of you avoiding drama, but I also feel the sense of you learning from this. Not quite sure what you're gonna learn, but you have the Ace of Pentacles. Take that chance. Start small, just have a normal conversation. Doesn't have to be about anything romantic, Talk about yourself, talk about what you've been through, right? Make it a one-sided thing. Next conversation after, you can talk about how she's been doing. That's what I got. Yeah. Yeah. Two of Swords. You have difficult decisions to make. Make sure you're not overthinking and creating confusion where it's not needed. That's what I got. I feel like it will, but I feel like it's a matter of moving slowly, right? Will things be okay between Mia and Nanny? Page of Wands, yes, it starts with that conversation, especially of love and passion, right? Two of Pentacles, trying to figure out each other's energies, maybe seeing where she's at. That's what I got. Debbie, hello, welcome. Will I win the scholarship I applied for by writing an essay? Let's see for Debbie. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, for Fae? Will Debbie win the scholarship that she applied for by writing an essay? Will Debbie win the scholarship that she applied for? The Page of Cups. I'm kind of feeling that you might not win, but I feel like if you don't win, you may still get some communication that would be good, right? The Page of Cups, some good news. Even if you don't get the scholarship, I feel like you may get something, or someone's gonna communicate towards you about did how good your essay was. Because I feel like you may the Hierophant is in the light too. So I don't know if someone's gonna like mentor you, or you may learn about some other thing that you can apply to. So I feel like there's some good energy here. Even though, you may feel disappointed or heartbroken a little bit with the Three of Swords, even though it's in the dark, because you also have the Five of Cups in the light too. So I feel like there may be some sadness and disappointments coming through. Feeling not fulfilled. Page of Pentacles twice. The Page of Pentacles, yeah, so you may get some discouraging news about the essay or the scholarship, but you may get something else. What is the Page of Cups about? What is the Page of Cups about? The Six of Pentacles. You'll figure out something. Something may come up for you that's a little bit different. Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like, yeah. I feel like there will be something. There might be some disappointments, but you may get something else. So, yeah. I don't know either. That's what I got, though. Yeah, school is so expensive. Oh gosh, yes. Everything's so expensive. I want so many things, but they're so expensive. There's a tarot deck I really want, but it's $500. Who pays $500 for cards? That's like crazy. They're nice, but oh my gosh. Let's see. For Firebird, any insight on why my team is turning against me and showing alliances to an unrelated coworker? Let's see for Firebird. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Firebird a message? Is there any insights on Firebird's team turning against Firebird and showing alliances to an unrelated co-worker? The tower energy. It's not giving up tonight. I don't know what's going on. I'll have to check the astrology to see what's going on there. Yeah, it's kind of like just hanging in there, right? I don't know, hanging in there. I feel like you're at the verge of like letting go, though, right? The hangman is in the dark. I feel the sense of feeling stuck, just kind of like hanging on. But I feel the sense of you like ready to let go of whatever's going on there. Seems like there's a lot of drama at your workplace. There's a tower too, so I don't know if things are just gonna come crashing down or what's going on with that. Because I feel like with the tarot energy here, I just feel this the tower energy. I feel this energy of like something's gonna have to give, right? Something's gonna have to give. Yeah, whatever it is, I feel like you're gonna rise above though, right? You have the Ten of Swords in the dark, so you're gonna rise above, pull yourself together, new beginnings. You know, things may fall apart at the workplace with your connections at the workplace, but you may get something better with the Page of Wands. But what is this energy with the Page of Wands? Is there any spirit guide, answers, James or Fae? What advice can we give with the Page of Wands and the light? For the Four of Cups. Four Cups, I feel this energy of making sure that you don't forget where you come from, right? I just feel this energy of like, remember what you truly want, what you truly desire, and how you're going to focus that energy to get it, right? Maybe not taking a risk. Maybe it's a matter of taking a calculated risk of where you want to move to get your wheel of fortune turning in the right direction. Because I feel like right now it's not moving in the way you want to move. Because I feel like the element of change is just about to happen for you, and it's just a matter of which way you want to change it, forward, backward, sideways. You know, I feel like the Page of Wands may give you some good news about it. All right, some big ideas, some creative energy. Maybe a call out of blue or something, or some information. Yeah, I feel like things are gonna be changing for you. Yeah, I feel like all that drama and everything is just trying. The universe is a way of trying to get things to change up for you. Mike, I'm dreaming about Mo a lot. Why won't she tell me how she feels? I feel her always staring at me and coming up in my space. Let's see for Mike. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mike a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mike a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Mike a message? What does Mike need to know right now? What does Mike need to know right now about why he's dreaming about Mo a lot? And why won't she tell Mike how she's feeling? Why is he always thinking of her and feeling for her? Whew, there's gonna be some fast changes coming, right? The Eight of Wands. Time for you to take action. I feel like it's a matter of you telling her how you're feeling, right? And I feel like you need to do it fast before you're out in the cold. You have the Three of Pentacles here, so I feel like you're the one that's gonna have to get the conversation started. Luck, time, and destiny. You know, the Wheel of Fortune doesn't stay in the light for too long, so you have a small window to grab onto to make your dreams come true, kind of energy, right? You have the Nine of Cups there. So if you want that sense of satisfaction, it's a matter of you taking action. Let's see from Mike. What does Mike need to know about this energy? What's the best advice besides Mike taking action and grabbing the wheel while it's still turning in the right direction? Right? Yeah, move forward. Make that move, right? Leave your insecurities behind, right? To be that Knight of Cups, be charming and romantic, and take that leap of faith. Make your dreams happen there. The Queen of Pentacles. So treat her like the Queen of Pentacles. Slow and steady and very romantic. But do it fast because you're running out of time, it seems. So, hello. What is MS current feelings and thoughts about So? Will he reconnect soon? Is there any spirit guidance or Fae that want to come and give So a message? What is MS's current feelings and thoughts about So right now? You have the Emperor in the light. I feel like MS has good thoughts about you, right? I feel like they think a lot about you too, not just you about them. Because with the Emperor in the light, right, I feel the sense of them being very structured, very protective of you and the energy and the connection. I feel like they're stressing a lot, but I feel like they're starting to get over their stresses or their fears or whatever's going on there. The King of Pentacles, I feel like they wanted to move towards you, but they can't decide, right? They're kind of like, should I, shouldn't I tell So how I feel? Like they keep juggling their thoughts and their emotions, but there's a Queen of Wands, so I feel like there's a spark of fire and romance there somewhere. What is the best advice to give So with this energy? Right, you have the Nine of Swords, so it's kind of like letting go of any stresses or worries. I feel like So was scared to have her heart broken. Their heart broken with the Three of Swords there. The Page of Pentacles, I feel like you need to have that conversation. I feel like the two of you are balanced, right? Both of you have the same thoughts and feelings about each other. It's just a matter of communicating without being fearful of a broken heart. But that's what I want. I'm not quite sure if he's going to reconnect, but I feel like you have to contact him, have that communication. For May, general prediction. Let's see for May. What does May need to know right now during spirit guide, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's going on in May's energy? What does May need to know? What's coming up for May? These came out for you. What does May need to know right now? You have the Eight of Cups and the light. So I feel like there's this energy of you moving forward, letting go of any negative energy that's no longer serving you, any past regrets, any past disappointments, whatever that is. I feel like it's time for you to walk into something better, something that's more meaningful, something that inspires your creativity and boosts your emotions. Because I feel like with the King of Wands, I don't know if this is a new love energy or just someone that's ready to take action towards you or what. Because I feel like this King of Wands is very charming, very warm hearted, very, you know, romantic in their energy. I don't know if it's someone that wants to reconcile with you because of the Five of Swords in the dark here. But I feel like whatever's going on there, you're going to walk away from this negative energy and find something more fulfilling for you. The Page of Swords, I feel like someone's going to communicate their thoughts towards you. You know, you may have to think about what they're saying before you say yes or no. But I feel like taking that breath and like really figuring out where you stand, what's going on in your mind and your soul, and what's no longer needed or what's no longer valid, and what you want, what direction you want to move forward in. The Page of Swords, I feel like you will get some good information come through. You know, I feel like someone may be checking in on you too to see what's going on with that. Yeah, you have Justice in the dark too. So there might be a little bit of an imbalance, but maybe it's just a matter of you getting yourself out there, right? The Three of Wands, like going out with friends, having fun, socializing, if it's just like a community social event of some sort. So you have the Age of Swords in the dark too. But it's in the dark, right? So I feel a sense of empowerment and you're freeing yourself from stresses and worries and just moving forward. But I do feel someone may be coming towards you in love and romance with the Page of Swords, the King of Wands. You have to think about if that's what you really want to do, but that's what I want. Spiritual love. Let's see for spiritual love. Will my Jupiter return, aka Jupiter transit Leo, give me an opportunity to move out away from my family for spiritual love? Is there any spirit guides, dancers, James, or Fae that want to give spiritual love a message? Will spiritual love's Jupiter return transit give spiritual love an opportunity to move away from their family? The Star. I would say yes, just because the Star, have hope, have faith, believe in the universe, believe in the Jupiter return that is turning in your favor, right? The Star is kind of like you have to believe it to see it kind of thing. Because I just feel like with the Star energy here, this energy of like making sure your alignment is on point, right? Your mind, heart, and soul. Feel like things are gonna come to an end. So I don't know if that, I feel like what's coming to an end is you waiting to transit into your own place, because you have the Page of Wands here, waiting for that good news, right? I just feel the sense of big ideas, new projects, a sense of creativity, new exploring what options are available towards you as well. You have the King of Cups in the dark, so you may not get all the support that you're needing from others, but you know, yeah, the King of Cups and the Three of Cups, you may not get a whole lot of support for, you know, finding your own place and moving away from your family. But I feel like the universe is guiding you right now. What advice does spiritual love to know right now? This Page of Swords. I feel like it's a matter of being cautious of who you communicate with too. Be aware of any scams or tricks, or you know, a lot of scammers out there, especially with trying to find new place. The Six of Pentacles is in the dark too. So there may be a little bit of an imbalance going on. I don't know if it's just not enough money to just get up and move, or what's going on there. Maybe be a little bit more resourceful. You know, figure out your resources that you can take advantage of to get that sense of independence. That is what I got. You design some tarot card stickers. That'd be cool. Meditation. Hello. Oh my goodness, we have all my cards mixed up. I think I got them on the right page. Let's see for meditation. Is there any spirit, guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? What does meditation need to know right now? Ooh, meditation. 10 of Swords. I don't know if you feel like you hit rock bottom lately, but the only way up is up, right? So you gotta go back up. I just feel the sense of you feeling a little defeated. Maybe you feel like you're burnt out, whatever that energy is. You have the 7 of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel this energy of you just, I feel like you're feeling exhausted, maybe feeling attacked or overwhelmed. Whatever it is, I feel like you are going to rise above the Hierophant. Maybe it's a matter of changing things up, changing up your routine, changing up how you do things a little bit. You have the Temperance in the dark too, so if you don't have patience to wait, don't wait. I don't know what the Temperance is for. Why is the Temperance in the dark here? Making sure other people's opinions don't get to you, They can throw you off your balance. Making sure your mind, heart, and soul is well aligned. Somebody may be dragging down your patience for sure. It's a matter of finding your balance, right? With that sense of maybe it's a matter of, staying in your comfort zone a little bit, being mindful of your spending, trying to balance out your bank book or whatever that is for you. You have the 6 of Cups here. So I feel some nostalgia energy coming through. I don't know if an ex is going to return or someone is going to reconnect with you that you haven't seen in a while. Yeah, I feel like the spirit wants you to know about someone reconnecting with you. I don't know if they're the Knight of Swords. Maybe they're the ones that are trying to bring down your energy instead of boosting it up. Knight of Swords. I feel like someone from your past wants to take action towards you again. I feel like they're butt cheeks though, right? I feel like they haven't really changed. I feel like they're still full of broken promises. But they're gonna try to tell you that they're not. The Wheel of Fortune. Luck, time is destiny. Maybe they did change. I don't know. I don't believe it, but the universe seems to say that they did. That it's a better time for the two of you to reconnect. That's what I got. Hi, culture. Jasmine. What's coming towards Jasmine right now? I haven't seen you in a while. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to give Jasmine a message? What does Jasmine need to know right now? Jasmine, what's going on? The Tower energy. Ooh, feeling indecisive. I could feel that for you, not knowing which direction you want to move towards. I don't know. Or lean towards. 2 of Swords in the dark. I feel the sense of like hesitation, confusion, like I don't know which one's best. This one, that one, the other one, I don't know. But your tower's in the dark, so that's a positive energy, right? I feel like it's a matter of being worried and stressed that there's going to be a disaster when there's no disaster, right? I feel like you're going to be able to rebuild whatever you want to rebuild. What's going on with the tower in the dark here? 4 of Wands, right? I told you it's going to be great, right? The tower may just put things on hold, but you're still going to overcome them. You have the 10 of Swords there, so, you may feel like you hit rock bottom, but the only way up is up. I just feel this energy, too, of you, like, rising above, and, you may feel like you're burnt and you're tired and not wanting to rise above, not wanting to be the bigger person. But I feel like you will anyways, because you have a lot of stress, a lot of guilt that you're holding maybe. I don't know if you have like a lot of guilt from like past regrets, like I should have done that or this and you didn't. Whatever it is, be honest with yourself and your expectations that you're doing the best that you can. You're going to keep moving forward. You're going to continue to keep taking action, right? The 9 of Wands. There may be someone wanting to take action towards you. But I feel like with the Queen of Swords, it's just a matter of you owning your own truth, being independent, clearing your mind and speaking your truth. And the Knight of Wands, I just feel like it's you taking action. What's going on with the Knight of Wands? Yeah, the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Listen to what your inner voice is telling you. Be honest with yourself. With the Knight of Wands, I just feel a sense of taking action, pursuing your goals, being more spontaneous in your energy, right? Letting go of any past things, right? Leave the past in the past and keep moving forward. When I got Mark, hello. What's Darwin's current thoughts and feelings towards Mark? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mark a message. What is Darwin's current thoughts and feelings for Mark right now? What's going on with Darwin's energy? What's going on with Darwin's energy? Strength. That's good, right? Darwin has a lot of strength, a lot of feelings, a lot of passion for you. I feel like they're very confident in their energy or their connection with you. The Nine of Wands, I'm gonna say Nine of Wands, because I feel like there's something that's still heavy on their chest, but I feel like they're trying to release it, trying to overcome whatever worries or doubts or whatever's going on there that they're having. Because, you know, the Fool, I feel like they're ready for a new beginning, a new journey with you, whatever that is, right? I don't know if they want to be more spontaneous, more playful, more flirty. I don't know what their deal is with you. But you have the Hermit in the dark here. So I feel like they want to come out and say something, but they're hesitant. They're kind of keeping to themselves, but they're feeling a little withdrawn because they're not quite sure how to say what they want to say. The Sun is in the dark too. Yeah, I feel like they're putting themselves in a dark place when they don't need to. I feel like that's going to change suddenly and quickly, though. I feel like they're going to take action towards you. They're just trying to build up their own confidence. Right? Queen of Wands is in the dark too, so I don't know if there's some jealousy going on, or they're thinking someone else wants your attention. I feel like they're jealous of someone else that may be stopping them from taking action towards you. Six of Pentacles is in the dark too. They may be questioning how your thoughts and feelings are towards them. But that's what I got. I feel like there's going to be some sudden changes where they may get a boost of confidence, a boost of ego, and sort things out with you. That is what I got, though. You're welcome. My baby, general for my baby. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give my baby a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give my baby a message? What does my baby need to know for right now? What's going on with the Two of Cups, right? Well, what's going on with the Two of Cups and love and romance? The Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if the Knight of Pentacles is trying to take action towards you in romance, right? I don't know who this Knight of Pentacles is. They're going slow and steady. Maybe they're trying to figure out if you like them or not, right? You know, the earth signs, right? They're not really good at picking up cues if you're interested in them or not, or they're not really good at flirting either. So maybe you're not noticing their attempts. Because I feel like they do have their eye on you with the Two of Cups here. Not sure if you're in a relationship now or not, because I just feel it's love, romance, mutual attraction coming through. You know, there may be a little bit of an imbalance going on. I don't know if it's the work scheduling or the work issues or what's going on there that may be restricting the two of you of connecting. What's going on with the King of Pentacles in the dark? What's going on with the King of Pentacles in the dark? So I feel like they're resisting making changes, but they're overthinking. They're maybe a little bit possessive of their own energy. Yeah, the justice. They're trying to find their balance or keep the flow of things. Why is the Eight of Swords in the dark here? The Moon. There may be some things that are going to be revealed towards you soon that are hidden. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like someone's going to speak their truth towards you of what's really going on here. The Queen of Pentacles and Light, I just feel like there's this energy of them being practical, trying to help or trying to give some advice or something. They may reveal the truth of what's happening here. But I feel like someone does want to come towards you, take action towards you. Maybe someone else is a little bit jealous. I don't know, and that's what's holding them back or what's going on with that. But that is what I got. Hopefully that made some sense. I don't know. Culture. Let's see for culture. What does culture need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, answers, Fae? What does culture need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, Fae? Do I find culture a message? What does culture need to know right now? Ooh, love is in the air. Look at that. I can feel that for you, right? The Queen of Swords, speaking your truth, being honest with yourself and your intentions and all that sort of fun stuff, right? I think it's a matter of being honest of what needs to end, what needs to die off. Because I just feel like with the Death card, out with the old, in with the new, right? No point holding on to something that's no longer serving you because I feel like there's new energy. Love, romance is in the air. I don't know if this Knight of Wands that wants to take action towards you, right? They may be hesitating or delaying, or I don't know if you're delaying answering their yes or no question. Let's see what's going on here with the lovers. Who's in love with culture? Five Wands. I know there's a person you had a conflict with, and now they're seeing you in a different light. They're like, oh, I want to take action towards culture, but I can't. We had a fight. She hates me now. I feel like there's a lot of overthinking going on. The Eight of Pentacles, right? I feel like they're developing new feelings, new thoughts about you than they did before. You know, they're not feeling complete without you, it seems. What is going on with this energy? Culture. You're scared you're going to break their heart. They want to take you dancing with the Three of Cups. I can feel that. Someone wants you in romance, right? They want to take you dancing. I don't know. I feel like they feel like they're scared you're going to break their heart and say no. They're trying to build up their strength and their confidence to connect with you. And just when I go, I have a feeling it's somebody you work with or have worked with. That's what I got. Elephant. What does elephant need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give elephant a message? What does elephant need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come give elephant a message? You have the Eight of Pentacles in the dark. I feel this energy of a lack of focus, like not really knowing which direction you want to move towards or what things you want to accomplish right now. I just feel like your energy is scattered in different directions. Maybe feeling a little bored, like you don't really want to do it, but you gotta do it. And I can feel that for you. For the Emperor and the Light, I feel like there's this energy of you taking charge of where your destiny is, like which direction you want to move towards. Because I feel the sense of you figuring out what keeps you grounded, what keeps you stable with your routine, your structure, your things you have moving forward to regain that sense of motivation of tackling what you need to tackle right now. Because with the Four of Cups and the Light, I feel this energy of feeling a little detached and like you're bored and feeling like you're stuck in your head instead of exploring new options or new hobbies or new things that excite you and motivate you again. That you can, motivate yourself by turning your Eight of Pentacles back into the light, by developing some new skills, new interests, new things that spark in you, right? Because I feel the sense that you're stuck in your head thinking about different people's opinions and ideas, and just making you hang around and stall and like, I don't want to do it. You have the Nine of Cups in the light too, so I feel like there's this energy. I'm not sure which direction you want to move towards with the Nine of Cups. But I feel like Nine of Cups is like dreams come true, right? Dreams come true energy. Feeling fulfilled. You have the whole world in your hands, right? The world is here. So I feel a sense of accomplishment and success coming your way. You may not realize it. There may be a new opportunity that someone's going to reach out towards you and say, hey, Elephant, look at this. Take a look at this. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I feel a positive energy. I feel the sense of you letting go of the hangman energy and letting go of that stagnant, boring energy and finding something that's more satisfying. That's really cool. Good night, Miss Moonlight. Thank you for dropping by. It was so nice to see you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you, guys. Bye, everyone. Good night. See you next time. Bye, everyone. Good night.